After the two clubs were drawn again in the Champions League to face each other, a friendly rivalry has broken out between NK Maribor and Chelsea. Of course, NK Maribor won the rights in 2019 after they knocked Chelsea out of the Europa League in the second knockout round. However, the overall record goes with Chelsea after they have astounded the Slovenian team with their prowess up front. What can happen in today's game? Nobody's really sure, but all we know is it will be an entertaining game in the Slovenian second city. Welcome Chelsea to the Ludjski Vrt. Hello and welcome back to the NK. Whoa, I'm massive. Whoa, there we go. Right, hello, welcome back to the NK Maribor save. Today, Chelsea doubleheader. They're first in the group, we're second, believe it or not, after that draw of Juventus. And yeah, there isn't much to talk about other than the results we've had, so we'll go through them. I realise in the euphoria of drawing 1-1 with Juventus, I completely forgot to tell you about the other results. So we beat Brazis, I think it is, 4-1 in the Slovenian Cup away. We then beat Celje 2-0 at home. Away again. We then drew Juventus 1-1, which we all saw on the live com and was all very exciting. Very, very good. We beat Cooper 1-0 and then had a 2-2 draw of Radomilj, which was highly disappointing. We didn't play very well. Not the perfect warm-up to come into a game against Chelsea. But what can you do? Other than that, really nothing else to discuss. The transfer window was slammed shut a while ago. Martin McFly is still unhappy and moaning a lot. Generally, we're playing quite well. Yeah, we're doing fine, really. Look at the average ratings. That tells you all you need to know, really. Lys Mousset's still banging the goals. 14 goals in 12 appearances, which is ridiculously good. And yeah, it's going well. It's going pretty damn well. So without further ado, we'll go on to the first game against Chelsea, and I'll see you at the game day. Catch you in a bit. Okay, welcome back. So we still keep our 3-5-2 formation, and we've gone with exactly the same sort of tactics-wise that we did against Juventus. So we've dropped down to a counter-attacking mentality. We've gone to flexible, back off fluid to flexible, and the wing-backs have dropped onto support, and Keeper has dropped in the midfield to a deep-line playmaker on support. So we're not chucking too many more men forward. If we need to, we'll mix it up to a bit more of a direct passing so we can get the ball forward quickly, a la Sam Allardyce. But I'm hopeful at home, after that great result against Juventus, we can carry on a bit of form. So let's see how we do. This is how we line up. Delax in goal, Kavcic, Karic and Pavlin in the back three. Ahmed is the right wing back. Zelko sits in front of the back three. And Fournier, a youngster who's progressed pretty well this year, comes in at left wing back because Trigowski is suspended. Kipre, as I said, is the deep line playmaker on support. Bradley Dack stays there as a centre midfielder on attack. And up front, the deadly duo of Mousset and Zahovic. On the bench, we have Milos Lar, Stankar, Ronaldo Aarons, Martin McFly, Suarez, Takacs and Loftus-Cheek. Chelsea line up in what is a very similar formation to what they used last time, with similar players as well. So it's Courtois in goal, Pedro Pereira, De Vrij, Jimenez and Azpilicueta are the back four, Kovacevic and Saul in front of them, Florenzi on the right, Bernardo Silva behind Morata up front and Ariza as a left winger. On the bench they have, I assume that's Joe Lewis, Christensen, Oscar, Vakek, Wanapi, Grace and Virgil van Dijk. And we get the game underway. Well, again, Chelsea get the game underway, not us. But yeah, we've, formulated some sort of friendly rivalry against Chelsea now, the amount of times we've played them. As I said in the intro, 8 times we've played them in 5 seasons, so this will be 10 in 6 seasons after these 2 games, and we'll have to see how it pans out, really. We can match them. We drew with Juventus, and Juventus are a bigger team than Chelsea, aren't they? So as Zahovic comes forward and he shoots from range, and he's gone wide, but it's a positive start. This counter-attacking formation seems to line us up quite well against bigger teams, because we're not throwing them forward like we do in the league. As Ahmad gives the ball away to Morata, Florenzi from range, Delac with a great save to tip it wide. That's what we need from the big Croat. Is he Croatian? I think he's Croatian. I'll have to check that. Florenzi tackled well by Amade. I still haven't figured out how to say his name. We'll work on it. Although he'll probably get sold when I figure it out. Kovacevic with a very, very wild free kick. And yeah, they've had more shots, one on target. We haven't had any on target yet. As Ariz beats Pavlin in the air, and now Chelsea come forward, and it's Bernardo made with a header. Kipre picks it up. We can launch an attack here. Bradley Dack back to Ahmed. What can we do? Brings it down the line. He's not been put under too much pressure, but Bernardo gets in. Kavcic heads the ball down to Kipre, but it's found Amade again on the right. Ball in. Zahovic. Oh, Courtois came well nowhere near that. He was well out of his goal. If Zahovic had won that header, it probably would have been an easy finish. But Fournier, the left wing back, we've got to keep an eye on him, the youngster, because he hasn't played too much football. In the league, it's generally been Trzaskowski or we're 1-0 down. Aaron Cresswell is how I was going to finish that sentence. But Florenzi has put Chelsea 1-0 up after Morata's shot was saved. So Bernardo gets down the line. What does he do? He swings a nice ball in. Morata, close range. Delac actually makes a decent save, although ends up with his back to the ball. And then Florenzi just puts in the rebound. So you can argue Chelsea deserve that. 50-50 possession. They've had 3 shots on target to our none. We're not playing badly, though. I'm not too disappointed at the moment. So Kovacevic on the edge of the area. He beats one, he shoots, and it's gone well over the bar. And he's got a bit of a knock. So they'll have to keep an eye on that, Chelsea, as Feyenoord and Juventus are still drawing, which would suit us really, really well. Pedro Pereira, ball in, Pavlin with a header, Ariz, Ahmed gets it away. Kipre, can we counter-attack? Here we go. Up to Muset, looking for Zahovic, but it's poor ball. But Muset gets it back. He runs with it. Zahovic, Bradley Dack through. Oh, and Pedro Pereira just got a tackle. Got a touch on the ball to get it away from Bradley Dack. That's the sort of counter-attacking we can do in this formation, though. Bernardo, ball in. De Vrij is totally unmarked at the back post, and he should do better. And it's an easy catch for Delac. And that will probably take us into half-time, which it does. And we need to just up it a little bit. So let's see what we can do. We'll mix up the parking. We'll mix up our passing, and we'll increase our tempo a little bit. We'll go to balanced, and we won't let them play it out of the back. That's how we'll play at the moment. I'll tell you what else we're going to do. We're going to drop our line back to normal just a little bit, and we're going to tell the guys that, you know, I am happy. Keep it up. See, they love that. Not bad. The opposition instructions we did was basically just to kick the crap out of any Chelsea player that you see move. So I'll expect to pick up some yellow cards at some point. But we're not going to make any subs at the moment. We'll crack straight into the second half. And we've got to just hope that we can find a breakthrough. Pavlin does well to intercept that. Fournier brings it forward. Muset is tackled by De Vrij. Morata brings it away. They still are sticking with the same formation as Florenzi. Pedro Pereira, ball in, looking for Morata, who heads it wide. But they're getting a bit of joy down the wings, which could be a concern. But we're on the attack, and it's Kavcic with a header. And he's unlucky. It was a good effort. We still haven't hit the target yet. We're going to come off counter, I think. We need to take the game to them a little bit. I mean, if we're going to lose 1-0, we might as well lose 2-0. Pereira has it on the right-hand side, puts a ball in, Delac with an easy catch. Just a little bit. We're going to up it a little bit to standard. We could possibly get the wing-backs back onto attack, but I don't want to give Chelsea's wingers too much space at the moment. As Fournier and Pavlin play a little game of their own on the left-hand side of the pitch. Kipre into Fournier, up the line. Zahovic found the rebound. Muset, he's used his pace. He's got through on goal. Courtois with a good save. Zahovic wins the header, but Muset couldn't pick it up. And we're just lacking that clinicalness up front. That's what we're missing at the moment. But that was a shot on target, so we can take that as a bonus. Ariza picks it up. His shot's blocked well by Karic. Azpilicueta gets it. Muset with a good tackle. He's very deep back, actually, which is a concern, but he was tackling the ball well. Ariza then tackles Kipre. Morata brings it away. Karic with a great tackle and a clearance to boot as well. Florenzi with a ball in. Karic gets ahead to it. Ariza's there. We haven't got a man on the edge. I need to mix that up a bit, actually, on our set pieces and put Muset there, as Delac makes an easy save from Pedro Pereira. Zahovic isn't playing very well, so he's going to come off and be replaced by the want-away Marty McFly. And Pavlin's going to be replaced by Suarez because he's not getting much into the game or having a good game either. Kovacevic shoots. Delac saves. De Vrij on the rebound. Delac saves again. And he does love playing in these big games, Mateo Delac. He really does enjoy it. Florenzi then. Ball in. Suarez gets his head to it and gets it away. Push up a bit, lads. Get the back line out. That's it. Force them up a little bit. Courtois with the long ball forward. Karic wins the header, but it's gone to Florenzi. Picked it up on this left-hand side. Saul. Bernardo. To Ariz, shot, and Delac makes a save again. And Juventus and Feyenoord are still drawing, which is really good. Fournier to Dack, back to Suarez. Use Fournier again up the line. He does. He keeps it in, into Kipre, to Dack. Up the line to Marty McFly. Good ball through to Muset. He's one-on-one again with Courtois. He shoots, and he's... Courtois on a lengthy spell without conceding a goal. That was part of the press conference I had, and he's keeping his side in it at the moment. We're going to bring on Loftus-Cheek against his old club. Juanapi picks it up, back to Adiz again. A bit of space for Azpilicueta on the left, into Oscar. Pedro Pereira gets down to the right. Good block that from Fournier. Juanapi picks it up into Adiz, and Chelsea are bossing it here, and Oscar's in and he scores. He bloody loves scoring against us, Oscar. Doesn't even play for him anymore. He's moved to China. Ugh, so frustrating. As Juanapi gets it up, it's a good ball to Ariz, who looks a nice little ball round the corner to Oscar. And it'll be on his left foot, pings it into the top corner. Delac's got no chance. And we're going to have to force the issue a bit of it. So we'll go attacking on fluid. We're going to be a bit more attacking against them now. I mean, Lys Mousset's had two good opportunities that he probably would have put away if it was in the league. But that shows the different standard of goalkeepers. As Karic gets in, he was looking for Marty McFly, I think, there. But his interception was... his clearance was intercepted. As Delac makes another save. I think Delac's going to get our best player. He probably won't get man of the match. And I think this will be it. Juanapi with the ball in. Loftus-Cheek heads it away. Pedro Pereira beats Zelko there, and it is. It's a 2-0 loss to Chelsea, which is a shame, because we can play better than that. So, okay, they're quite happy to be told that that wasn't good enough, which is good against Chelsea. It's the sort of people we need to be playing against. Pedro Pereira got man of the match. Yeah, a disappointing result, but Juventus must have drawn, because, yeah, Juventus have drawn every single game they've played so far, which is interesting. Feyenoord got a 2-2 draw against Juventus. That's a good result for Feyenoord. A very good result. We'll be back for the second game against Chelsea. So a bit of a longer episode today. Let me know in the comments, actually. Let me know below. Do you prefer 1-game episodes or 2-game episodes? I need to know, because that's how I'll do the rest of the videos. I'll do it whatever you guys prefer. So do you prefer a slightly shorter with 1 game or slightly longer with 2 games? Enough of my ramblings. I'll see you for the second game against Chelsea. Catch you guys in a bit. Hello everybody, we're back for the second game against Chelsea. We'll go through the fixtures that we've played after the first leg in a minute, but you'll see a change in formation. I didn't think the 3 at the back worked against that formation that Chelsea used in the last game. They still managed to completely dominate us. So we're back to the 4-1-2-3 formation, and I'm hoping it's going to let us control the ball. If it goes tits up, then we've got players on the bench to go to 3 at the back. But this is how we line up. Delac's in goal. Stankar, Kavcic, Pavlin and Suarez is the back 4. Takak sits in front of them as the holding midfielder. Kipre and Dak in the middle. Mousset on the right. Rolando Aarons on the left. And Zahovic up front on his own. They line up in exactly the same formation with pretty much exactly the same players. Eden Hazard's back, so that'll make everything slightly more fun, won't it? Brilliant. Again, I'm using the tactic of go out and just kick everyone you see in a blue shirt. So Hazard's already injured. They're playing Hazard on an injury. As Kipre brings the ball forward, he's tackled well. We're going to kick them hard and a lot. We're going to try and get revenge. That's the team talk I used. As Rolando Aarons forward to Zahovic. Zahovic turns, runs at the defence into Mousset on this right-hand side. Zahovic beats 1, beats 2. Courtois makes a good save. I thought that was the moment. Aarons with the corner. In it goes. Zahovic can't get it. It looked like he was held back, ref. Look for that shirt pull in. The scout, out finding goalkeepers, has found a potential new goalkeeper in Jasper Silensen. Yeah, who's currently at Barcelona. He's 33, so it's not really building for the future, but he could well be better than Delac, as Delac just concedes from Florenzi. For God's sake. Not a good time to concede, is it, when I'm just talking about possibly bloody replacing you with another goalkeeper. So Florenzi picks it up. He dinks it back to whoever that is. Saul, it's a nice ball round the corner from Ariz, and Florenzi puts it into the far corner, in off the post. Delac didn't really have a chance, but that's pushed us down into 3rd place in the group. Juventus and Feyenoord are drawing 0-0, so I don't know why that puts Juventus ahead of us. Must be goal difference. But Mousset turns, tackled by Azpilicueta. Here come Chelsea again. Florenzi brings it forward into Morata, shoots from range. It's terrible. We could revert to 3 at the back because this formation isn't working. Pedro Pereira with a long throw, because Chelsea are really well known for that. I suppose they are, actually, with Ivanovic and Azpilicueta. Ramblings again. I just ramble a lot, don't I, in these episodes. Jimenez into Saul. Saul turns, gives it to Bernardo Hazard, who's got that slight injury, so when we kick him it will really hurt. Morata back to Hazard. Ball in. Florenzi's got space and he has rifled that in. How are we giving him so much space? Look at, you can see his run. I'm pointing at my screen again, so you're not going to be able to see it. But Florenzi's picked out wonderfully well. Great volley. Bloody hell, what a goal that is. That's an absolutely phenomenal goal. Florenzi out on the right. Hazard picks it up. It's ball in. It's division. It's 3-0 and I'm changing formation. 3 at the back. Get the 3 at the back on. And we're going to go with the attacking formation of it as well. No changes. We're 3-0 down to Chelsea. Let's buck our bloody ideas up, you dickhead. As we look at the replay in glorious 3D, Florenzi into Hazard. Hazard dinks it in. De Vries is terrible, terrible marking, and he's not going to miss that because he's a massive unit. Dak, moveset. There's a ball on. He's giving it to Aarons. Zahovic is in the middle. He's picked him out. Zahovic has missed. He's going through a bit of a shit patch at the moment, Zahovic. He hasn't actually played well in quite a while. It annoys me. It's annoying me because he's our icon. Talking of icons, I've become a club legend, which is good to know, isn't it? I'm impressing everybody enough that I'm now a club legend. We'll look at all that stuff when we do an end-of-year review or in the next 4 years. And moveset, he's putting a keeper. Keeper gets into what Courtois punched that away. Oh, it's better. It is better with this formation, and Suarez is just absolutely annihilated Morata. Bradley Dak with a ball in. De Vries heads clear. Moveset back to Dak. Keeper picks it up. Back to Dak again. Kavcic into Keeper. Dak's made a run. He's got in. He's put Zahovic in. Zahovic has scored. Come on, boys. We're back in the game. Just as I was slagging him off and saying he isn't playing well, he grabs a goal. Kavcic into Keeper. It was good little neat football this. I don't know how much of it was meant, but Dak with a nice ball through. Zahovic captain today on his left foot. Beats the outstretched Courtois. And that's 4 shots, 4 on target and 1 goal. We're playing better with this 3 at the back. Show me something else in the second half. Fire them all up. Let's get out there. I mean, I only said it calmly. It was like, just show me something else in the second half. Yes, boss, we will. Brilliant. Stankar brings it forward. Kavcic to Cax. Great ball out to Stankar. The guy on loan from Barcelona. What can he do? He tries to cross it, but it's blocked. So remember, the question today, let me know, do you prefer it to be 1 game per episode or 2 games per episode? And we'll move forward from there. If anyone does like to donate to my Patreon, you will get a shout out. Zahovic goes through. You will get a shout out and you will get a mention at the end of the videos and a credit and a shout out for your channel if you've got one. But it won't be the next episode after you donate. It will be the next episode after I get the donation, if that makes sense, because I record in advance. But I respond to all of your comments and everything like that as soon as I get them, and I like doing that. It's really good fun. Moveset's going to come off and be replaced by Abel Hernandez because he's in very good morale, and he's been amongst the goals actually, which again we'll show you. Got a hat trick against Almunja in the cup. Keeper is not having a very good game, so he's going to come off, and Johnny Williams will be welcomed back into the fray. And Stankar's having a terrible game, so Ahmed is going to come on at right wing back. So 3 subs, all made with half an hour to go. Hopefully they will get us another goal and it will be squeaky bum time for Chelsea. Juanapi, De Vries, instead they've hit the bar. That's not squeaky bum time for anybody, is it? Back to Williams. Williams, great ball out to Ahmed. Ahmed, ball in, he was looking for Dak. It's come to Hernandez. Oh, and Courtois makes the save, and there's nothing like getting excited about something which ended in utter dross. To Cax with a header clear. It's fallen to Juanapi. Juanapi goes the long way round and he's hit the bar. And we're sort of living on the edge here. They've hit the woodwork twice and they've scored 3 goals. Yeah, we're just not at that class yet. Oh my god, Feyenoord have taken the lead. Yes, that is what we like to see, because if we then beat Feyenoord, I'm pretty sure that means we will be in the best position to go through. And if we get out of this group with Chelsea and Juventus in it, I'll be absolutely amazed. No, Juventus have equalised. Brilliant. Juventus have taken the lead. 3-2. Unbelievable. Niang came on and scored 2 goals by the looks of things. As Vasek has put Chelsea 4-1 up. Brilliant. From all that talk of going through, we're now 2 points behind Juventus. Sometimes this game can really, really kick you, can't it? It can really kick you in the balls. Just as you think things are going smoothly, Chelsea pop up and score a 4th. Williams, back to Kavcic. Let's get a second. Let's just get another goal. Dak to Pavlin. There's been a few murmuring in the comments that we shouldn't be signing players like Abel Hernandez. You've got to remember, I've just got to build the squad depth. If I don't have enough good first team players, the players get pissed off. Zahovic is in. He's 1-on-1. He scores. It's 4-2. And hopefully this will fire Zahovic into a bit of form. I don't think it's going to help us that much. We're still relying on Feyenoord to get a last-minute equaliser. It's a lovely ball through from Takacs. And Zahovic goes 1-on-1 and he just slips it nicely past Courtois. Good composure from the Slovenian lad. And time is ticking down. There's only 1 minute to add on, and that's now 25 seconds. So come on, Feyenoord. Get an equaliser. 90th minute. Pavlin brings it forward into Aarons. Aarons runs with it into the centre of the park, finds Williams, good ball again out to Ahmed, but that is full time, and it's full time in the Feyenoord game as well. They were unlucky, they played well, but it's a 2-loss episode, which is very disappointing. Puts us 3rd in the group. We're still on course for that Europa League spot, which will be good. If we have a quick look at the schedule, this is how we've done. So We lost to Chelsea 2-0 at home. We then beat Domzale 4-2. We went 4-0 up and then got complacent. Gordon Sipot scored 2 in 3 minutes for Domzale. He's actually a player I was interested in signing. I decided against it, and Domzale bought him from Rue de Valenje. We beat Almunja 4-1 in the game of penalties. Bojan we played a pretty much reserve team, or not reserve team, but fringe players team. Bojan scored in 8 minutes, then Hernandez got 2 penalties and finished his hat-trick in the 65th, and they scored a penalty as well. Their penalty was their only shot in the whole game. We absolutely dicked them. We then beat Galicia 1-0, and we've just lost 4-2 to Chelsea. We will be back for a Feyenoord-Juventus doubleheader. We win that game against Feyenoord, and we've guaranteed the Europa League spot. So thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure. Again, please let me know what sort of format you would prefer for the episodes, whether it's 1 or 2. It's always good to get your opinions. Thanks. If you have donated on Patreon, you will get a shout out, as I said, when I catch up. Remember, the link is not there. It's there somewhere down here. There's also a link up there to the next video. And if you click on the CLF icon, there's a subscribe button there as well if you're new to the channel. Thank you very much. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll chat to you guys in a bit. Cheers.